talk to you about a thought that I was having. I was thinking about why I was looking for something different, why I got into digital marketing. You know, I remember being stressed out about things. I remember, getting up early in the mornings and getting out the door, sitting in traffic for an hour, going to work, dealing with the politics of the office and of the places that I had to be. And, I remember sitting there in traffic and thinking, is this really how my life is going to be? I mean, I know I had to work hard. I knew that, if I followed the rules and did as I was told and kept my head down, that things were supposed to be better. Well, somewhere along the lines, things changed and I didn't get the notice. I remember missing out on so much. I missed out on birthdays. I missed out on anniversaries. I missed out on Christmases. I missed out on milestones in my family because, well, I had to work, right? And I remember sitting there going, this has to change, right? And I remember saying, no matter what, I have to find something that works for me, right? I knew getting a second job wasn't an option, right? I worked 40 to 60 hours and sometimes more a week, filling in shifts and doing what needed to be done, right? Trying to make money so that my wife and I could go out on that odd occasion and not worry about looking at the bank account for a change. And, I remember thinking, I have to find something different. And I'm happy to say I did. I found digital marketing, and digital marketing has changed my life. There's no doubt about it. But what I remember, guys, is when I found this, I was like, this really clicked, right? It really made sense to me. Because, first of all, it was a 2 hour workday. And I thought, well, I can find 2 hours. And if I'm going to share this with people, they can find 2 hours. So I thought, okay, that's good. I love that there's this blueprint that showed me exactly what I needed to do every single day. I was like, okay, this makes sense to me. This is what I need. I need this blueprint so that I can follow it and learn to be successful. I'm like, okay, this is making sense to me. The other thing that really excited me was that because it was 2 hours, I was thinking, well, what happens the rest of the time? Because, I knew the old ways where you had to be on the phone all the time. And, they showed me automation, and the automation blew me away and still does today. When you get your automation set up with this system that I'm using, it's working in the background 24/7. It's working, while I'm eating, sleeping, while I'm working, whether I'm traveling, it doesn't matter, right? It's sending out emails. It's helping people get started. It's answering questions. It's showing videos. It's doing all those things that I don't have to do, which is incredible. Because can you imagine, guys, waking up in the morning, looking at your phone, and hey, you've got new leads, or you wake up and somebody has decided to join your business? That's what's exciting, guys, right? Look, you still need to put in your 2 hours every day. There's no way around that. But look, we can all find 2 hours every day. And I don't care who you are or where you're from or your background, guys, if I can figure this out, so can you. We have people from all over the world, from Canada, US, Mexico, Europe, Australia, South Africa. It doesn't matter. And of all ages, guys, all ages, 18 to 80. We've got people who are security guards like myself, I was, you know, garbage collectors, pilots, stay-at-home moms, parents, who want more time with their kids. The parents who sit there and go, what, we're missing out on everything. Maybe that's you guys. I don't know. But it really kind of grabbed my attention that this could work for anybody, and especially for people like myself, Gen Xers, guys. This is that lifesaver, that lifeline that you've been looking for, right? I love the fact that we have this community of over, what do we have? Over 60,000 people right now from all over the world who are building their automated online business. And it doesn't matter who they are, right? Again, that's the beauty of it. And when you see these people and you see this community, this super supportive community, guys, you're going to realize you're in the right place at the right time. You're going to see people who, are grandparents, who are Gen Xers like myself, younger people. You're going to see that, they're building their business around their lives. And they're going to realize, hey, I can do that too. Now look, you're saying, David, all right, you've intrigued me. I want to know more. So go click the link in my profile, enter your email. I'll send you the 10K and 30-day blueprint absolutely free. Okay? Then you can watch the videos and get to see the people who are building their business, guys. These are everyday people just like you and I. And then we can help get you started right away. And because it's digital, guys, you get started immediately. There's no waiting for products, none of that stuff, right? And that's exciting because you can start learning the system at your pace. Now, once you go through the training, at the end of it, guys, there is a quiz. And that quiz is to make sure that you become a certified reseller of our digital products. And by the way, guys, there are 4 digital products here, okay? And that's just to get you started. Now, look, the stuff that you learn here, you can take and apply it to other things that you want to do, right? So that's because we're in the e-learning industry. So you're learning this stuff, and then you can implement it in other online businesses, guys. And you could have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know there's one person in our organization has 10 different streams of income from what they've learned. So if you're tired of always being on, guys, it is time to build something that works when you don't. So make sure you click the link in my profile, enter your email, watch the videos, and get our 10K and 30-day blueprint absolutely free. See how this works, and then get started. Guys, I hope you're having an awesome day today, and I am looking forward to working with you in the very near future. Guys, have an awesome day today.